Good to see you.
Alright, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein and the Road to 100, where today we are going to be slipping and sliding our way to victory here with Scout, as this has a base dexterity of A, and that pairs exceptionally well with the Assassin Sickle, since the dexterity required is pretty high at a B, and it has a scaling of dexterity at a B. Now this particular blade here, paired up with the alleviated Noble Silver, gets us directly below the 60-pound weight limit here for Scout. So we're able to maintain that quick mobility, which maintains that swift destruction for that 20% extra increase. Now the highest damage value that you can get out of this blade comes from the intensified. As you can see here, all the other blades are less damage value, and that's important to realize when you do the charge slide. So we're going to be pairing up with this, and to kind of give you a little demonstration here of kind of the insanity that will ensue. So as we run on down here, and we can slide through this guy, and we'll slide through this guy, and slide through this guy, and it's kind of ridiculous here how this can pair up here and go through the enemy kind of like butter. So we'll see how this goes when we get to the maximum here, when we're paired up with Jack, when we kind of run through each of the setups here. And we get to some of the like the invasion and some of the choke point areas where we need extra damage. And since the slide does not cost the Revenant any ichor, it's just a charge time. Just a charge time on the startup of the weapon itself. So as you see here, if we do a charge, our ichor stays at 24, so it doesn't cost anything. Even if we do this, it's only one ichor, but the charge attack is free, and it has pretty good range, but it only damages the enemy through about the first half to three-quarter of the animation. The rest of the time you're going to be kind of struggling to be able to get any kind of extra damage out of it. So here we'll go for a blood, and we'll go for a drain activator to make sure that we get some ichor back. So since it doesn't cost anything, we are able to charge this fella, and then this fella, and you can see there that we're getting ichor back as we charge through these folks, and it does very good damage. And you'll see here that it also takes advantage of the inactive and active edges of the corners of the map that we discussed a little while ago, and so that's very nice that we have that ability here. Okay, then let's go ahead and charge this guy. So you see there, we should have fallen off the edge, but because we're engaging the active and inactive edges here, now we'll go from a distance here, and we'll kill that one, and we'll kill this fella, or at least get close, and there we go. And since the active edges are absolutely benefiting us here, simply because of the fact that we're in the attack animation all the way to the end, and we're able to take advantage of all that active edge goodness, even though we're kind of having some issues getting a lock on the enemy because of the amount of people here. So we're able to do a little bit of that, but see, those edges there were inactive edges. Okay, so we will go for some slimes here. Okay, we almost got all three slimes there. Okay, Jack can go for the slime there. We'll go for this here, and then take a backstab. So it's kind of cool how you can go through multiple enemies. Whoops. Okay, there we go. And because this is a halberd, kind of like the Damarung, it has the crazy double slash animation there, so you need to be careful, as if you do the double animation attack, you will definitely feel the pain of that as you go up against different enemies and such. And there's the shot. There we go. And let's go ahead and charge from here. There we go. and another charge. And even though she's hopping out of the way and such, we're able to kind of get the drop on them before they even can do anything. So that was 5,800. So that's pretty good damage to do on a slide there without Bridge to Glory or anything else. So if we go for Bridge, we are getting half of our 1337 back, which is pretty good. So we're able to put considerable damage on the enemy no matter what. Oops. Okay, we'll go for this, and let's go for a charge. And as you can see here, we're able to move around the enemy pretty easily because we're able to dodge in and out, but because our charge attack doesn't cost anything, and because we're paired up with Jack with morale boost, we're did Jack actually kill that lady over there? Wow, that's impressive. I didn't know he could actually kill anything. Okay, but that's very good. And you can see that because we have morale boost, we have an exceptional amount of stamina here, so we're able to do really well. Okay, we'll charge that thing, and we'll go for blood, so we can go through here pretty quick, and we'll go ahead and run in. There we go, and we'll charge this, and you can see there that the charge attack. Whoops. Okay, that was weird, but we'll go for a charge attack here. There we go. And we'll charge these guys. Okay, and we'll charge this guy. And you see with Cleansing Light, we are able to get back 75% of that massive amount of damage we took, which is very nice. Okay, and here let's go for just a backstab if we can get it. And you can see there that because we have the halberd ability here to stagger folks, it works out very nicely. Okay, and let's go ahead and charge back through here. Okay, so overall, slipping and sliding around is a very fun setup here to go for, but the only reason it works in the Ashen Cavern so well is because of the fact that these enemies are weak to pierce and ice and blood, so we're able to constantly put the damage out on them regardless. Okay, so she's gonna go that way, so we'll head on around this way. There we go, and we'll let her shoot. And oops, I was gonna say let's go for a backstab, so we get some ichor back while at the same time we're able to charge ourselves up. Oops, and go for a slide while they're on the ground. Okay, very good. And as we head up into the invasion here, it's going to be pretty difficult to say the least. But we'll go for a backstab first, and then we will block the other guy, and we will charge through both of them if we can. Oh, no, we did not get the charge through both. Okay, let's go for another backstab while we can. So it's a fairly relaxing kind of a way to play through here, because you can do such high damage on a slide to each individual enemy. But if you are going for bossing, you will have to absolutely go for Jack to make sure that every attack that you do on the enemy is met with good success and not any kind of problems. Okay, there you go, and we'll go for a backstab here. So you see that even without the elements available to us, we're able to still do really good damage. Okay, she's going to shoot, so we'll dodge in. And because we're quick mobility, it works out very well in a whole lot of ways here. Let's go ahead and back up, and we'll charge both of them. There we go. And we'll go for a backstab. So you can see that because we're doing pierce damage, we're able to go through multiple enemies all at once, and each enemy gets the full amount of the attack damage, which is absolutely excellent. There we go. And we'll go for a quick drain on this. Okay, and we'll do this and another quick drain. Oops, I was gonna try and dodge there, but we ran out of attack animation. Okay, and let's go ahead and heal one, and let's go for Jack. And Bridge to Glory is about to run out, but that's okay, as we are the intensified. We have really good high damage overall, so we'll go for a couple of items here to boost ourselves even more. Very good, and we'll go for the charge activator here. Oops, come on. And now we'll get to see kind of the full damage that this thing can do. Whoops. Except when you miss like that. Let's go for bridge. Okay, here come this guy. Okay, we'll go through him. Okay, and we'll go for an... Oops, we went right through those folks. Okay, let's go for another charge. And another charge. And another charge. Okay, go for blood. And oops, we went the wrong way there. Let's go for gift extension. And let's go for a charge through these guys. Because we can hit multiple folks all at once, so we might as well. And let's go for, what is this? Time crunch. Okay, let's go for this guy. Okay, whoops, there's a person. I did not see them. There we go. And here comes the hunter. Let's go through him. 14,000 is pretty good. So you can see that here on the invasion, it actually does very, very well, simply because of the fact that you're able to go through the enemy and you're never stuck next to the enemy, which is excellent because these guys do not stagger very well. And at the same time that they don't stagger, they are also able to stagger you and do massive amounts of damage. Oh, hello there, Dingo. Welcome to the video. Alright, and here we'll just run past these folks because we're going to get hit by the shooter. Oops. Oh my goodness, Jack. Thank you. Okay, and we'll let them figure out what they're doing there. And Dingo is a very good player. I truly enjoy having him along. And we'll go for this, so we can go for this lady here. And we can charge her down. And probably go for, yeah, just a little bit of damage there. And having Jack along absolutely helps us with our stamina management, as you're constantly charging back and forth all over the place. It's absolutely necessary that you have all that extra stamina available to you. Okay, so now we head on into Mr. Hunter Boy. Okay. Okay, good job. Good job there, Jack. Taking that little bit of extra damage there that we needed to. So now versus the Hunter, we are absolutely going to be needing all kinds of issues here. Because and all kinds of help and everything, because we are going to be very, very low defenses. Okay, but we're definitely going to be able to put out a good amount of damage on him, but at the same time we're going to have some real problems here. Every time we get hit, we'll probably die in one hit. Oh boy, everybody's here. Jack was not wrong about that. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go ahead and launch. Oh. Okay, no launch. Okay, let's launch now. There we go. And we're inhibited. This is not good. Everybody's getting involved here, which we need to not be involved. So let's just head on over here. Oh, geez. Yep, and they get to the area there, and then they stop. And so if we go up to this point, Jack should come over here with us. Yep. Okay. And we need to wait for the inhibit to run out. Okay, and we'll switch this up here for blood sacrifice to make sure that we are doing well. And in here, we want to go for ice and such. And maybe we can go for poison. Or I guess we'll go for hunting feast, to make sure that we are getting back enough ichor to be putting on the rest of our gifts here. So I guess we'll go for that. And the rest of this is kind of, going to be what it is. Alright, and let's go for a heal, a couple of heals here, so we can go for the rest of our gifts. Alright, Jack already gave us his extra gift there. That's very good. And let's go for this and bridge. Okay. Now it would be ideal if we went for more damage, like overdrive and such, but I don't see us doing very well. So we're definitely going to have to be careful here. Alright, and let's go for ice, and this, okay. And we'll go for all the items here. And let's see who's speedy tactics are better here. Here we go. And let's go through him. There we go. And let's go for one more. So that's nice that it's 12.5% of his life bar there. Okay. And since he's weak to Ice Pierce, this is a great way to go about charging through this guy. And, oops. Oh my goodness. Oh, come on. Okay. And, okay, there we go. So, we got a little bit squirrely there towards the end. But as you can see, the Ice Pierce is just too overwhelming for this guy to actually do really anything of consequence. And because we're paired up there with Jack, our actual damage on the card caps out at like 3493, I think was my number that I was hitting with just Bridge to Glory and with Jack and such and so on and so forth. And but that translates into thousands and thousands of damage every time. So doing the Hunter here, I believe he has like 78,000 HP at this point, and so if you're doing 12.5% of his health every time you hit him, it only takes 8 slides about, and he's over. So it's a pretty quick, pretty simple fight with not too much going on, simply because of the fact that he's weak to Ice Pierce, and the Sickle does Ice Pierce, and because the charge doesn't cost any ichor, and when you're paired up with Jack, you get the morale boost from him, so you get an extra 50. You get an extra 50 stamina, so that takes you to 286, and then the stamina booster gives you another 50, which takes you to 336. And then if you wanted to, you could try for a morale boost here to go for a fortitude of B in order to get another morale boost, which would take you to 386. But I don't think it's really necessary, as you do have plenty of stamina to be able to charge your way through here and just kind of cut everybody down. And the Ashen Cavern is the epitome of running this place into the ground with the Assassin Sickle. And if you've been having problems in the Ashen Underground, or in the Ashen Cavern, I would definitely say running something like this here would definitely do you well as you approach this area in order to get the most out of it. And as you saw, we were just kind of one-shotting all the enemies, and it was over kind of quickly for everything. So if you've been looking for a good way to use the Sickle, just wait till the Ashen Cavern and have a lot of fun slipping and sliding around in all the little water areas here. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.